Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Trigger Kiss. We are on Yamato's routes. Although the next couple episodes aren't really going to have a lot to do with him because we're trying to get the last member of our team to join, and we're going to be focusing on him for a little while. So at the moment we're talking about Mikado, who just happened to have dropped in on us, and Tomomi is telling us about him. So let's see what kind of information she can provide. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. His plan doesn't skip on the details. It looks like he's pinpointing the blackouts of the student floors only. That's why security hasn't noticed yet.
Huh? That's cool.
He really is amazing, isn't he? Huh? Oh, wait a second, though. How does he cause the blackouts? Just how can someone pinpoint a blackout to certain floors? Does he hijack the system or something? Oh no, apparently he uses his powers for the blackouts. What? What was it again? I think someone told me that he can do something with electricity.
Hold on there. Are you saying Koga's a superhuman?
Yeah? At that moment, Bonri and I shared a look. Did we just beat the hellish odds and find ourselves a superhuman? What's more, it's someone good enough at what he does to cause blackouts that slip under the security's nose. Who'd have thought we'd find him so fast?
Sendo, let's talk to Kanzaki about this after school tomorrow. We've hit something big.
Alright. That's what this means. Lunchtime the following day. After calling Azuma over, me and Bonri go ahead and explain about Mikado.
Koga Mikado, you say? Do you know him, Subaru?
I love that name, Subaru. Ever since I watched the anime X, I have loved that name so much.
Yeah, I went up against him in Inoue-sen once in middle school. He was quite the prodigy player. He had his quirks, but there's no mistaking that his powers are the real deal. If the guy you have is the Mikado I knew, he'll be a great asset to our team. So, he's a prodigy even by Yamato standards. We'll be able to rest easy if we brought him along.
But what is a prodigy like him coming to this school for? The superpower club here wasn't really going until recently.
Oh, you're right. But if we do have the Mikado that Yamato was talking about on our hands, we can't afford to let him go. So that's how it is. Go and get him in our club, you two. And if girls are his weak point, seduction can be considered...
Pardon?
It was just the wind. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah. Nice cover-up, Azuma. Good thing you stopped yourself. After that, we go ahead and lie in wait at the school gates for Mikado to arrive, but Koga doesn't end up coming to school today either. And he isn't at the dorms. With things like this, it'll be game day before we know it. It's when we're stumped that Tomomi tells us something new. It's that Mikado works part-time in a flower shop after school. We go straight away to the address Tomomi gave us. Doesn't he have a bunch of odd jobs, she said? Maybe this is his one regular one. A flower shop, huh? So that's where he pulled that flower from.
Oh, look, Koga's over there.
You're right. It looks like he's serving a customer right now, though. Bonri and I both sneak peeks at the shop from the park next door.
They're flowers for a birthday party? I'll pick out flowers that fit that image then. What do you think of these?
He looks experienced.
But the customer isn't even looking at the flowers. Their eyes have been on Koga.
That's because he's attractive.
Oh, the customer went home. It's now or nothing to start a conversation, Sendo.
Got it. What's taking so long? Excuse me, Mikado?
Oh, you're... My name is Yamato Bonri. We have something we'd like to discuss with you. You're the transfer student from yesterday. What brings you here? Oh, did you come to buy flowers? Ah, what fate. Who would have thought you'd come to the shop I worked at? That's right, Futaba. Someone told me your name. What a lovely name. Let's get along, us two.
Oh,
Knock knock. Oh, sorry. Flowers, right? Are you going to be putting them in your room? Then I'd say just these.
Koga.
What do you think about these? They smell wonderful, and I think they suit you well.
This isn't good. He won't even look at Banri. Hold on a second, Mikado. We got something to tell you.
Okay, what is it?
We came here for something important.
It's as she says. It's very important. Oh, this sounds pretty serious. I can hear you out if you'd like.
Thank you. Actually, it's about the Superpower Club.
The Superpower Club.
Just a little while ago, Nationals started, and we were able to make it through the first match, but afterwards, an upperclassman, he was one of the regulars, got doctor's orders against attending the next one.
Wow, that sounds tough.
Exactly. And now we're short on members.
You're a member short. You don't have any on reserve?
Well, we do have one, but...
You see, the last member is me, but having just become a superhuman, I can't use my powers too well.
Or at all, really.
You just became one? Oh, it's you. Are you the first year that just had his powers awakened?
Yes, but the way I am now, competing is out of the question. That's why we need another person to fill in, no matter what.
And that's why we need to ask you. Would you join the Superpower Club?
Koga, please. It's just as we told you.
The Superpower Club, huh?
Huh? Everybody's just being silent. Oh, hopeful for a minute.
Don't wanna.
Mikado, no! Episode 11, Why Me?
So, you two just came running back here without a hint of shame.
No, it's not like that. After about 30 minutes. As our proposal was spectacularly rejected by Mikado, Banri and I are back at the club room.
We really did try to convince him, even after I said no the first time. But Koga didn't give us the time of day. He just began ignoring us entirely.
Maybe that Koga Mikado was some other guy who just had the same name. No, that can't be. After hearing about the Koga Mikado you guys met, I looked up the middle school he went to. And that's how I know that you had the same guy.
That makes it all the more important we get his help.
Looks like we have no choice. I guess I'll have to trick him like last time.
You don't plan on doing the same thing to Mikado that you did to me. I don't think that's very funny.
I'm with Futaba. First things first, from how it sounds, he probably won't be the type you can just trick into joining the club. But we can't just let this chance slip by because of that.
I'll go and try to convince him again.
Banri?
It's my fault we're in this mess, isn't it? If I had a hold of my powers, we wouldn't have to search for a fifth player in the first place.
Oh, poor Banri. It's not his fault.
So, I'll be the one to bring Koga back. Leave it to me, please.
Banri, I got it. We'll leave it to you then.
I understand. Thank you.
Banri really is the reliable sort. If things keep going this way, I think Banri might be able to work things out. It might be hard convincing Mikado, but hang in there.
I will. Let's do our best.
Come again?
Either way, we don't have much time until the next match. Azuma and I will try to make a backup plan, but try and make it quick.
For some reason, I'm being dragged into this. Because you're a member of the club, you can't just sit back and let everybody else do all the work. Although, why did Banri volunteer me for that when he said he was the one going to take care of this?
We're depending on you two.
Got it.
Oh, I understand. Well, they've already left it to us. I guess I'll see this to the end. We had to wrap up the day without progressing on any fronts. Afterwards, Banri and I go ahead and begin with working on the details of our plan on the way home. It's as we were walking side by side that Banri whispers briefly.
Sendo, I was thinking.
What is it?
Subaru said that Koga was known as a prodigy when he was in middle school, right? And that must mean he had to have been very attuned to his superpowers, right?
Yeah, I get it. If he wasn't, he probably wouldn't have been called a prodigy.
Right, so why isn't Koga in the Superpower Club? Does he not like using his powers? When we tried to recruit him earlier, he didn't hesitate to say no.
Tomomi told us that Mikado would do anything he was asked, too.
Yeah, that's why it came to me. There could be some kind of reason Koga absolutely refuses to join. It's odd for someone good enough with his powers to be called a prodigy to not join the Superpower Club. So, let's do some research, Sendo, for the Superpower Club too.
So, we just ended up back here, huh?
Yep, if we want to learn more about him, there's nothing better than observation. Basically, tailing him is the quickest way to go about this.
What about just talking to him and asking him a few questions? You think so?
Oh, look over there. Koga finished his shift and left the store.
Now then, I'll be going ahead, boss.
Alright, let's begin tailing him. Come on, Sendo.
Are we really going to tail him? Kinda think of it, doesn't he live in the dorms? We should just wait there for him and then...
Koga doesn't come back to the dorms until late at night. He has to be doing something someplace else. Let's see what it is.
Okay. I don't think this is what we came here for. And that's how we started shadowing Mikado. Somehow I don't think this is going to be easy. I think he's going to be wise to the fact that he's being followed. Mikado goes farther and farther into the night city as we watch him.
Oh, sorry for keeping you waiting. Did you wait long?
Nope, just got here too. And that is where the end of our translation is, unfortunately. So yep, we'll have to finish tailing Mikado in the next episode. Come on, Mikado, just join already! Don't give us trouble! We need you on the team! And you're so pretty! We need you in your long silver hair. Well, anyway, I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.